Is a super versatile spirit, and there's so much more that you can do with it than just make pisco sours. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you one of the most classic pisco cocktails there ever was, El Capitan. Pisco is one of my absolute favorite spirits currently, and if you don't know what it is a spirit distilled from grapes or wine, made from very specific grapes in Peru and sometimes Chile. But if you want to know more about that, I actually have a link right over here to a video I did on what is pisco. The El Capitan is one of the most popular cocktails from Peru and remains one of the 4 most popular cocktails in Peru. It was the preferred cocktail of the army generals in Peru during the 1910s, 1920s, and that's where the name came from, El Capitan. I'm assuming it had something to do with the captain in the army. It is essentially a Pisco Manhattan in a way, and it came about due to a high number of Italian immigrants to South America in the early 1900s. And they brought along with them grappa and vermouth, and that's kind of where this cocktail was born out. But before I get too far ahead of myself, my name is Louis and welcome to my channel. On this channel, I talk about cocktail recipes, my favorite spirits, bartending tips and tricks, and what it's like to own my own restaurant and bar. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, come on over here, hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell icon to never miss out on any of the videos that I post. But all right, let's get back to this incredible, amazing cocktail. I've been on a pisco kick, and if you are a subscriber of this channel, you know how many videos I've made about pisco. This cocktail actually came about due to my last video that I posted about classic pisco cocktails. I posted it on the internet, talked to a couple people on Reddit, and they were really pointing me towards the El Capitan. And so I'm really excited to get to make this cocktail for you because I find it to be fascinating and delicious. So this is a stirred cocktail, so we're gonna grab our mixing glass, we're gonna grab our bar spoon, and the first thing we're gonna do is 2 ounces of the Caravedo Mosto Verde Pisco. This is a Mosto Verde Pisco, so it's called Mosto Verde because it's called like green must. So it has a very musty kind of funky flavor, which I believe is gonna give this cocktail a really awesome flavor. So we're gonna do 2 ounces of our Mosto Verde Pisco. Though I have seen this recipe be made with Acholado Pisco, I bought this Pisco recently and really fell in love with it, so I'm gonna be using it in this one. And then I'm actually going to be doing this with perfect Manhattan specs, meaning I'm gonna be using equal parts dry and sweet vermouth. So we're gonna be doing a 1/2 ounce of Carpano Antica sweet vermouth. There are a couple recipes that call for an entire ounce of this, but like I said, by splitting the vermouth from the Carpano Classico and the Dolin Dry, I believe it's gonna give this cocktail a little bit more of a complex taste, and we're gonna do a 1/2 ounce of the Dolin Dry. And then last but not least, we are going to be doing 2 dashes of our Angostura bitters. And then we're going to top our mixing glass with ice, fill it all the way up, and we are going to stir this up. So this cocktail apparently was incredibly popular during the 30s, 40s, and 50s in Peru, and has actually kind of seen a little bit of a resurgence according to a couple of the people I was talking to on the internet. It's apparently still one of the most requested cocktails in all of Peru, and I can see why. You know, who doesn't love a good Manhattan, no matter if it is a real Manhattan or if it was subbed out with a different spirit. It sounds delicious to me. And so what we're gonna do is keep stirring this up for about 20 to 30 seconds, really dilute this cocktail down, chill it down before we pour it and drink it. I'm actually really excited about this cocktail, mostly because pretty much all of this is wine-based. You have the Pisco and you have the 2 different kinds of vermouth, which are both wine-based things. So I'm really excited to see how this all kind of goes together. I'm gonna tell you a secret, I haven't actually tried this one myself yet. Right, now that that's all set, put our little julep strainer in there. Grab I'm gonna be serving this in a Nick and Nora glass because I finally got them in, and let's pour this one out. Look at that. And the last finishing touch is we are going to do a lemon peel and express the oils over the top of this. And then I'm just going to twist that up, and we're gonna put it right on the edge. And now let's give this bad boy a little taste. Oh wow, oh wow. That is wonderful. I actually love the split between the Carpano Antica and the Dolin Dry. Sometimes the Carpano Antica can be a little bitter, and so when you cut it with the dry vermouth, it really helps balance this out, because the Pisco is a more delicate spirit. It has some of those more delicate aspects to it. So instead of kind of overpowering it with the Carpano Antica, splitting the vermouths really gave this a nice light feel to it while still maintaining that delicious aspect of the Manhattan. It is a perfectly balanced cocktail. It is an excellent way to continue drinking Pisco, and there's a good reason why people love Manhattans. I mean, it's that good. It's light, it's refreshing, it's complex, it's a little bitter. You get all of these different aspects in the same glass, and it is absolutely delicious. It is an excellent cocktail by all accounts, and there's a good reason it's a classic in Peru, and it should be a classic on your cocktail list going forward. And there you have it, El Capitan. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you making it this far. If you enjoyed this video, it would mean the world to me if you can come down in the comments below and let me know what you thought. How are you enjoying my videos? Do you think they're good? How can I get better? Do I suck? You can let me know whatever you want down in the comments below, and it would mean the world to me if you can hit that like button and share it with a friend. I'm really trying to grow this channel, talk about my favorite different cocktails, and really showcase really awesome stuff from South and Latin America, especially like this cocktail right here. This is one that I didn't even know about until I started this channel, and I'm so grateful that I now have discovered it. And I'm really glad that I got to share it with you, because this is an excellent classic cocktail and it has history behind it. So definitely a great use for Pisco, definitely a great use for vermouth. I absolutely love this one. But that's enough from me. I'm gonna get back to sipping on this delicious cocktail, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.